regularly feel in your business as though you're bogged down by really basic stuff? That even if you've got a team or you've got a VA that could do stuff for you, somehow you still find yourself getting stuck doing things that you feel are really basic or really mundane and you just wish you didn't have to do anymore. This, I can honestly say, is one of the biggest challenges I see to growth in any business. I see this very regularly in my clients who are a solo person in business, who perhaps has a VA or even various other people that they outsource to, but they don't trust them to take on certain things, they don't believe that person knows how to do certain things, they're just not very clear about how to pass it across. It's just easy to keep doing it myself. But I also see this just as much in large multi-million pound businesses. I will see businesses where there is a complex management structure, and so often every single level of management is working almost one level below where it should be. And it's the same challenge. It's because those people feel that there's nobody else that can do it, they haven't got the skill set, or they don't take responsibility. More often than not, it's the old, no one can actually do it quite as well as me. However, this element of working at a level lower than where you really need to be to push your business forwards is very, very often one of the biggest reasons why businesses are being held back. So I have a lovely little mantra that I work with constantly. I'm constantly ranting about it with my own clients that I'm going to share with you today. And the mantra is, only do what only you can do. Now, it might be that at this point you say, well, I'm definitely the only person that can do it. I'm the only person who knows how to do it. I'm the only person who's got any experience of how to do it. But you want to ask yourself that question about, is this something that going forwards is something I should do? So perhaps you almost want to rephrase it to only do what only you should do. Now, often I hear resistance to this because it will be the case that nobody else has the skills or the experience. There's real uncertainty around the process because it's all in your head. Or there's just a lack of clarity around how to make sure that things are done to the right standard. Now, there is a degree of work and effort that goes in always to delegating or passing work on to different people. But what you have to think about is the investment of time to train somebody else up to take more low-level or mundane tasks from you is an investment in actually giving you back time to do much juicier, higher value things in the business. Whereas if you just keep doing the low value stuff, you will just keep holding yourself back. So ask yourself that question. What are the things that you're doing in your business which firstly somebody else could already do, but for some reason the process isn't in place or the clarity just isn't there, or actually you just haven't told this person you want them to do it and clarified that it is their responsibility. But also, what are the things which somebody else really should be doing for you as you build your business? And you want to then think about, what do you need to have in place in terms of processes, checklists, systems, logging, anything like that? Does there also need to be some kind of reporting mechanism or some oversight so that you can be comfortable that standards are being maintained? Do you need to provide somebody with some training? And is that one-off training, or is it something that you could just write as a little training guide? Is it something that someone would actually need some direct experience of? Do they need to come to a meeting with you, be on a call with you, sit with you and actually go through the routine of completing the piece of work? So all of this is achievable. It does take a little bit of work to do this bit of delegation and clarifying the responsibility. But the impact of this down the line is that what it does, it sheds you slowly but surely of the slightly more mundane, the less value-adding, valuable work in your business, and it frees you up to focus on juicy business building, client acquisition, new product ideas, all sorts of improvements in the business that will really help you to grow. If this is something you need help with, it's something I really love to get involved with. So get in touch with me via tailory.co.uk and let's have a chin wag.